All right, good Sunday afternoon. You're probably wondering, hey, where was my show previews this Sunday morning? Well, hey, we were in Cincinnati. I had my niece was getting married, and we stayed overnight down there, so I didn't get back till the afternoon. But hey, you're not going to miss out. I have a preview for you. Hey, we're only going to have probably one show this week, but we do have some exciting news. I'm going to be on another show on Channel 40 with Kelly Vaughn, and we're going to talk about what's going on at KG and a lot of other stuff too. But KG is Greater as Community Action of Greater Indianapolis, and it's a group that's been around for a while. And I'm actually sitting on that board. uh, I took Bob Osley's spot as the political person on there. I thought maybe I might be more of the community organizer type guy, but hey, I'll take any spot I can get. If they're silly enough to have me on their board, I'm sure brave enough to be on there. But we're going to talk about what's going on with that, and we help people. We actually have 20 home builds going on around the city, and we help people with winterization. We help people get through systems. We help people that maybe need help. There's a lot of people in Indianapolis that need help. So that's what we're going to talk about. And we are going to tape our first three shows at the studio up in Noblesville tomorrow. And I have a couple guests. You may recognize those guests from the Mouthwash. We have had Greg Merriweather on the panel a couple times. He's going to come on. And then we have Ray Peck. He's going to come on, and we're going to tape a session with him. And it's going to be more of a situation where, if you remember, he had all the issues with business neighborhood services and a 6-year ordeal with them. And he's going to be able to help us navigate those systems so that others don't get in trouble. So we're going to tape that one. And then Kelly's got somebody that she's going to bring in. So 3 shows getting taped tomorrow from 1 to 3 o'clock. So, it's the big time now. Get to record stuff and all that. But this week we have on Mouthwash, we have Dr. Pingnam Shi coming on, and he's got a new book out called Education 4.0. And so we're going to talk about it. And we have our regular interim panel on. We'll have Lucy, we'll have Brad, and we'll have Jordan. So it'll almost be like everyone's come back home yet. But and I really enjoyed our conversation with Blair Engelhart last week, political consultant. That was good. So I'm going to go ahead and play the preview for this, and then we'll get back on here and I'll wind it up, and then we'll see you Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. All right, you saw there at the end, I put Hamilton Southeastern High School up there. I was sort of having a discussion with them about a referendum. So you probably are familiar with referendums. If you're in a school district, you've probably had one put on you. And when I say put on you, that is people vote to raise their taxes. And I guess, hey, if that's what 51% of the people want to do, then the heck with the other 49% if they don't want to raise taxes. My contention is, hey, let's tighten up a little bit. Let's be more efficient in these schools and quit building these Taj Mahals and administration heavy and all that. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in education. And then we have really poor iLearn and iStep scores. So are we getting our money's worth? I say no. So we'll see what the other people say. Fortunately, I'm just a host. I don't easily get to put a lot of my opinion in there, which is safe, which is good sometimes. But uh, we'll talk about that. It'll be a good discussion. And then the next week we have John Rust coming on, and he is someone who's trying to get on the ballot to run against what's his name? He's already a sitting rep, and he's running for the Senate, and he's running over everybody. So hey, you know who he is. You'll get a mailer or thing. Actually, I do know who he is. He is Jim Banks. Yeah, see, he sent me a birthday card. I love that. I'll probably vote for him just for that because he's like it's got my name on there and everything. So hey, but we're going to talk about his lawsuit, and Charles Bookwalter probably will be the guest on that because he had a similar situation. And what we have here is we have if you're running in one of the parties and you haven't voted in the last 2 primaries, and you try to run for office in said party, they can say, "Oh, you're not eligible," unless you get a note from the township chairman. So that's a very interesting thing. And apparently, they're not giving this John Rest character a free pass. So others get it, some don't. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this. Yeah, I guess it's your party. You can invite who you want to. If you're not on the guest list, guess what? You're not on the guest list. It's a club, and you ain't in it. So tune in this Tuesday, 9 p.m. for Dr. Pingnam Shi. I practiced on that. I'm tired of butchering people's names. I'm really good at doing that, but I've practiced in these names, and obviously John Rust is pretty easy to say, so I can handle that one. But anyway, we'll see you this Tuesday, 9 p.m. for a lively discussion on education, all the way from referendums to school choice to back and forth again, and what our kids are being taught. So we will see you this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Adios.